Imagine sitting there, you want to be a wife, you want to be loyal. How can you do that if you're practicing, sucking fun dip every week? You're not practicing cooking, you're not practicing mental health, you're not practicing how to talk to him, how to cater, how to be submissive, and how to talk to him in a nurturing way. You're practicing sucking pee-pee. That's not the same thing.
But what if that's not what you want? What if you don't want to be?
I'm only speaking on women.
A black woman was arrested in Dubai for running her mouth thinking she was still in the U.S.
It's terrifying for a Houston woman who we're told is being detained in Dubai.
But according to her mom, her passport has been confiscated because she was charged with screaming in public.
It also could result in prison time. So it's very scary.
And her mom says she was a passenger in a friend's rental car and they got into an accident there in Dubai.
She dealt with a very aggressive individual, a young man there who was screaming at her.
Baxter says her 29-year-old daughter ultimately yelled back at the rental car agent, she says, resulting in her being charged for screaming there in Dubai.
And so she is in jail for one reason and one reason alone. She raised her voice. In that country, a female is not even allowed to raise her voice. If she raises her voice, it's punishable by jail time.
Subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing lovely. God bless you guys today. I hope you're having the best day ever. Now, let's get right into the video. So first and foremost, this woman decides to yell at a man in Dubai. Now, I understand they were passing through or renting, whatever they were doing. I'm not understanding why a lot of women think that that behavior is okay. Now, I know that you guys that hate men and you want to off men and you guys think men are the worst. We've heard it all. You can't do that in Dubai. Men in Dubai are cherished. Men in Dubai have rules that you must go by. Did you know that people in Dubai, you have to obey the man? You know that, right? I even know this. I've never even been to Dubai. I know for a fact if I ever went to Dubai, I'd wear a hijab. I'd be covered up. I would not be exposed. I would not be shaking, gyrating, yelling, talking loud, screaming, or even getting in anybody's face. I wouldn't even get in altercations for that matter. I find it very funny that a lot of women don't understand how privileged they really are. But I guarantee you this was a big smack in the face. And a lot of people are going to be like, oh, this is harsh. No, it's not. Because even in the Bible, it tells you to honor a man. We're supposed to honor one another in general. Can I really ask a lot of ladies something? What makes you think that this ghetto behavior is cute? You guys are women. Like I always say, if you're young, you've been toxic before, cool, heal from that. But once you get to a certain age where you're grown, you have a job, you pay bills, act accordingly. I'm sorry, but I'm at this stage in my life that if we can't talk level-headed, I'm going to walk away every time. You can call me a B word. You can say, oh, she's a pussy. I don't care. I'm walking away. Why? Because I'm not going to sit here and argue and get crazy, get myself mad, have a vein popping out of my head. For what? Plus, on top of me being a black woman, I don't want them to be like, yup, she ghetto. And then I have tattoos. Oh, we expect that out of her. People expect us to act crazy. People expect the worst out of black people. So when I see some black women, shut up. Be quiet. It's not the time and place. And me personally, the one thing I have always said, and you don't have to listen to me, getting crazy with a grown man in a different place that you know nothing about is insanity. You can be in a state or a country where you don't know their rules, whatever. And what if they smack the crap out of you? I'm not condoning that. I'm not saying it's okay, but you don't know people. So why antagonize that? Women don't understand. When men are talking to one another, they don't go off at the mouth at each other. They don't get all yelled, screaming, whatever, unless they want to get crazy. So when women do that to men, men don't tolerate that because now you're in a man space. I personally feel like if you're getting irate to the point where you're screaming, convulsing at the mouth, you shouldn't even be talking to people. You should go sit in a corner, get help, calm down, and come back and talk. Because thinking about it, how are you going to get to hear somebody and understand what they're going through or what they're trying to tell you when you're pissed off? If you look at the clip of her, you see her doing all that. That tells me right there, I probably wouldn't even get to get a word in. That means she's not even listening to me. Lock her up. Lock her up. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can say, you guys. I don't feel bad for women who do this. This is literally trashy behavior. You're a grown adult and you're yelling at people. Like, it's the same thing when I watch certain men and certain women and they're like at McDonald's and they're screaming at the people at McDonald's. Do you think yelling at somebody is going to get them to get your stuff faster? It's not. You're going to make them anxious or agitated, and it's going to make them not want to do it. People perform better when you communicate well. I've learned that. So like I said, sorry, I don't side with women like this. Ladies, if you go to Dubai, please don't think you're going to gyrate over there. Please don't think that you're going to cuss people out. Please don't think that you're going to act like a bad bee, an independent boss babe like you do out here. Because they're going to cut you a new one, baby, literally. And your buns are going to be in prison. Cheeks in prison in an instant second. As quick as you was doing all this, now you're going to be in prison crying. Because who knows how long she's going to be in there. I would not want to be in another country, another state, whatever, where I don't know the laws, I don't know what's going on, and I don't know anybody. I'm sorry. And I wouldn't even defend my daughter if she was doing that, because one thing I'm going to teach my kids, I'm going to raise them right to the point where they understand you don't need to get like that. If you see somebody getting chaotic, crazy, whatever, you need to walk away. There's no point of being around people that are going to get you out of character. And if you can't control your emotions enough to speak like a human being, lárgate de aquí, ¿me entiendes? Have a good day, y'all. Please don't get caught shaking your buns, gyrating, and doing all this crazy stuff in Dubai. Please, guys, when you travel, go ahead and Google. Google's free. You got it on an Android. You got it on your iPhone. Google it. Make sure you look up all the laws and that you can abide by them. If it's going to bother you and you need to scream and yell at people and beat everybody up, I suggest you don't go there. That's all I got to say. Have a good one.